Imagine waking up and actually feeling rested. No hitting snooze 10 times, no wondering why you're still tired even after 8 hours in bed. Just waking up and knowing exactly how well you recovered overnight. You've probably seen these sleek little bands popping up on more and more wrists, or biceps if you're feeling fancy. It's not just a fitness tracker, it's like having a personal health coach strapped to your wrist 24/7, tracking your sleep, your recovery, your fitness, and even calling you out when you've been slacking with cold, hard data. So I've been using this Whoop band for a while now, 8 months to be exact, and in this video I want to show you exactly how using this Whoop band has helped me be healthier, feel fitter, and most importantly, actually plan my sleep right so I don't feel like a zombie when I fly across time zones for my job. So before we start, let me just tell you that this video is not sponsored in any way. I generally think this device can help you a lot, just like it helped me. So I just want to give you my thoughts on it to help you make your decisions. Alright, so quick intro for those who aren't familiar. Whoop is a screenless health tracker that focuses on 3 main things: strain, recovery, and sleep. Unlike a regular smartwatch, it doesn't have a display. It doesn't buzz with notification and also won't tell you the time. But what it does do is track your body in a ridiculously detailed way to help you make better decisions based on that data. So basically, Whoop tells you when to push harder and when to take it easy. And trust me, before getting this device, I also thought I was getting way more rest than I actually did. Let me tell you why. So the Whoop comes in different styles. Most people wear it on their wrist, but if you want to go full secret agent, you can strap it to your biceps instead. And it also comes with bands in different colors. I personally have 3 bands: the standard black one that you get when you first get your Whoop, the stone colored one I like for everyday use, and my personal favorite, the fancy white and rose gold one. Whoop lets you customize your look, which is really nice because if I'm gonna be told my recovery score is garbage, at least I can look good while getting that bad news. Let's start with the biggest game changer for me: sleep. Whoop doesn't just track how long you're asleep. It also calculates how much sleep you actually need based on your daily activities, your stress levels, and your recovery. And trust me, it gets super precise. One thing that blew my mind was that it actually shows you how long you need in bed in order to reach your sleep goal. Because this might come as a surprise for you, because I also didn't know that, or I kind of knew it, but I wasn't really aware of it. Just being in bed for 8 hours doesn't mean you actually slept for 8 hours. And Whoop tracks the time that you spent awake and restless during the night, so you can adapt your sleep schedule accordingly. So now, instead of guessing, I know exactly at what time to go to bed to wake up feeling well rested at a specific time. And let's be honest, most of us are very terrible at figuring that out on our own. Especially my job as a flight attendant, my sleep schedule is all over the place. Early mornings, late nights, random layovers. It's basically a sleep disaster. But Whoop doesn't just tell me how much I slept. It actually helps me plan my sleep. It calculates exactly how much I need based on my strain levels and sleep debt, and it factors in how much I typically spend awake at night, so I know when to go to bed. So there's no more lying to myself like, I'll be fine with 5 hours of sleep. No, Whoop is like, no you won't, get in bed by 9:45, and when Whoop speaks, I listen. So Whoop doesn't just track how long you're in bed for, it also monitors your sleep cycles. So we've got light sleep, where your brain's like, cool, let's chill, but not too deep. Then you've got deep sleep, where all the muscle recovery happens and you feel like you wake up and you're a new person. And then there's REM sleep, the dream phase, where your brain sorts out all the crazy things you experience during the day. And here's the best part: Whoop calculates your sleep need based on the strain you experience during the day, plus any sleep debt you've built up. So if you've been slacking on sleep, Whoop doesn't forget it. It's like a strict but caring parent making sure you catch up. But Whoop isn't just about sleep. It made me way more aware of my recovery, which to my surprise includes a few more factors than just sleep. You know those days where your body feels like it got hit by a truck but you have no idea why? Whoop actually tells you based on numbers how well recovered you are and whether it's a good day to push yourself or take it easy. So every workout or other activity adds to your strain score, and Whoop sets personalized goals for the week based on your recovery. The device automatically detects your activity, whether it's your night's sleep, an afternoon nap, or any kind of sports. And of course, it also tracks your calories burned and steps taken throughout the whole day, which is also really helpful when it comes to estimating how much to eat or even exactly counting your calories. For example, if you've had an intense few days, your body likely won't be well recovered. So Whoop might suggest taking it easy, but if you've been sitting around too much, it'll set your strain goal higher to tell you like, hey, maybe do something today, and then you know what to do. What's also pretty cool is that the Whoop and the charger are waterproof, and you never have to take it off. I never take off my Whoop, only when I change the color of my band, or when the TSA officer at the airport security makes me take it off, even though this thing never triggers the scanner anyway. Also, one time I forgot to take off the charger, which can sit on the band like this. Yeah, I forgot to take it off when I went swimming in the pool, but nothing happened and it recorded the activity as well as always. So yeah, it's really durable, and I was really happy to see that I don't need to worry about it breaking. So let's talk about numbers. If you're a data geek, you'll love this one because Whoop gives you a daily recovery score based on 3 key metrics. The first one is your HRV, or heart rate variability. This measures how well your body is handling stress and recovery. Higher is better. It means that your nervous system is balanced. The second one is your RHR, your resting heart rate. Lower is better. It means that your heart is working efficiently. And number 3 is your respiratory rate. Here, consistency is key. If this spikes, for example, it could mean that your body is fighting something off. So if your recovery score is low, it's Whoop's way of saying maybe don't push it today. But if it's high, you're basically invincible. Now, one of my favorite features is the community aspect. Whoop lets you join groups, be it a huge group like this men 20 to 30 with 140,000 people in it, or a small one with friends to compare stats. So if me and my friend Luca, for example, go play golf or tennis, our friend Julius kind of looks like a low performer. And if I have a red-eye flight and the next day my recovery is at 1%, I do sometimes get messages about what the hell I did last night. By the way, if you already have a Whoop, are you part of the 1% club? And if yeah, why? What happened? And if no, what's the lowest recovery score above 1% that you've ever had? I've had the 1% a couple of times, to be honest. One more thing when we're talking about community, this is not a feature, but it's super fun to see people wearing a Whoop because enough people have it that you see them on the street every now and then, but it's still a kind of a closed community and you kind of bond of having this partner with you all of the time. And I actually have a friend that I met on a flight. I just approached him because he was wearing his Whoop and we talked about it. Now we're friends. Now, Whoop is amazing for some people, if you like numbers, because it's not for everyone. So if you don't like numbers or graphs or analyzing your habits, you might honestly hate it. But if you love tracking performance, optimizing sleep, and having data-driven control over your health, it's an absolute game changer. At the end of the day, Whoop is like your personal health coach that doesn't talk, but somehow makes you rethink all your life choices. If you've been considering it, I'd say give it a try. You might just start sleeping better, training smarter, and feeling like a more optimized version of yourself. So if this video helped you just a little bit, hit the like button and subscribe for more. And in case you already have a Whoop, what's your recovery score today? Write it in the comments. Let me know if you're in the green or if you're living life in the red. My today's score is 89%.